14. Looks like more rain.
We are headed to breakfast.
Beautiful blue sky.
Good. Maybe
Yeah.
passing by. Look like little stuffed animals.
Good morning.
Good morning. Off to a hopefully less rainy day.
Nine a.m. I think is our latest start so far, but you know, we got good night's sleep. We had a really good breakfast, so hopefully we can make up for a late start.
Okay, let's rock and roll.
We have a rumbling thunderstorm to the east of us. But ahead of us, it's cloudless blue skies. This is our 14th day, so we've been out here for 2 weeks, and our pace tends to be about 14 miles a day. So you know what that means?
200 miles.
back to back. Here we go. There you go. Yeah. 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 Wait for it. Wipe the tears away.
No, hey.
So that was lunch. Yeah, what time is it? 1400. We've got 6 miles, 6.5 miles to go.
It's a little cold.
Sun's out now. Feels good.
Yeah.
But some of us don't need the sun to stay warm because we have heat in our bellies.
Fire in the belly.
Fire!
That was fun.
Gaz limon.
Just a quick afternoon break.
Refreshments again.
Yep. Down to the mountain.
it is the end of stage 14. We've been on the Camino now for 2 solid weeks, and we've come quite a long way. Today, for some, it was a day of beauty. We had beautiful dramatic lighting, and for others, it was a day of struggle. That's just how it is.
Yeah, well, yeah. Day of struggle. Wasn't just you.
We started in Comias, and yeah, had a beautiful morning. It rained a little bit off and on, but it was still really nice, and the lighting out on the ocean was really pretty. We took there's a coastal route, which is an option.
We made a coastal route.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was really
right.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was beautiful. And we ended up in Unquera here, and just came back from a nice dinner.
Early dinner.
We found a place that was open for dinner earlier than the usual 8:30. That was nice.
A couple of big highlights or fun points was although our actual mileage point on the Camino is about 230, we passed our 200 mile point that we've walked on the Camino. So our mileage is more than that. Today was about a 16 Camino mile day, about a 17 Strava day. But what we did some detouring, and we had a really fun beach walk.
Yeah.
Maybe more fun for some of us than others.
Well, there were English setters on the beach, and they were just being goofballs, and they were so fun to watch because they were running so fast. And one of them came right at me, so I got to see that dog as it blazed by.
Because it didn't
Yeah.
ever slow down.
No.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, the reason why I really like the beach walk is because we've had so much pavement walking in the last couple of days that walking on the beach is such a relief. And we also found a little side trail today that was a dirt country road, and we took that, and that was a real relief too, because walking on the pavement is getting to be really hard on the feet and the joints.
It's interesting because there are a lot of alternative routes anymore. On the Frances there are some, but almost every day there are different choices.
Yeah.
There's the old traditional one, there's a new Camino, and then there's other alternative routes that people take.
So along the way, we're looking at 3 different guidebooks, and we're looking at an app, and we're kind of bumping all the data against each other to see what route we want to take at that moment.
Another fun. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Another fun thing happened today. We stopped at a lunch place, which was kind of outside of the town. Seemed more like where the local fellows come in from their fields to hang out. And we had a very good lunch. And towards the end of it, one of the gentlemen hanging out in the bar brought us a couple little plates of peppers. This is a house specialty.
Yeah, they were like
You have to
fire
try it.
roasted.
Yeah, and so several of us took a bite and couldn't eat anymore. They were hot. Haiku Master ate a couple, and then the fellow came out and kept eating them, kind of challenging Haiku Master. So Haiku Master had a few tears by the time he finished his share his competition of pepper eating.
Yeah, we'll see who has a rough day tomorrow.
Yeah, but it was funny.
It was a good day all around. I mean, I think the lighting this morning was probably the most dramatic
Yeah, it was.
of any of the days we've been on the Camino. And then the scenery was just, this stage had a whole variety of scenery that was different than the last several days. And that was very refreshing.
We're seeing some really gorgeous, rugged mountain peaks off in the distance, and that's. I'm just hoping we're not hiking over those.
My sentiments exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope we don't have to climb
Yeah.
them.
Another fun thing we saw this weekend, and this is a Saturday, Sunday. Yesterday we saw a huge car rally of a bunch of sports cars. It really turned my head when I saw a Corvette go by, and there was 4 or 5 Corvettes and a couple of Ferraris and
some really fancy paint jobs, like those shifting iridescent colors on a couple of them.
Saw like a
cars.
67 Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
68.
68.
Yeah.
So that was an impressive rally. There must have been 20 plus cars at least, and you could hear them gunning the engines on the far hills as they were.
Yeah.
And then today there was 3. What would you call them? Antique
Vintage roadsters.
Vintage
Yeah.
roadsters,
Yeah. Yeah.
They were like 50s, 40s and 50s maybe, vintage.
Yeah.
They were really, really good looking cars.
No, it was a lot of fun. It was a very refreshing day after the last couple of days. I was worried that, you know, maybe it was getting boring or monotonous, or I think it was just those 3 days of Blasville, you know, slogging through. But today the scenery was magnificent. The countryside was beautiful. And of course the air was crystal clear from the rain.
Yeah, I think we've had a front push in. We've got cooler days ahead, I think, for a while.
And definitely is nicer hiking in the cooler weather.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us. It's been wonderful having you along with us on the trail. And we look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow.
Buen Camino.